everyone, it's Michelle. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me today. So today I have a little bit of a different type of video. It's actually a tag video. I've never done one of these before. And I was actually tagged by Shauna at the Love of Makeup. And she tagged me for a video all about new YouTubers. So I thought this was actually pretty timely because I do have a lot of people that just came over recently from Olivia's channel, and Makeup Fun with Olivia sent over a bunch of her sweet subscribers to me. And I just obviously want to say welcome and thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. But I thought this would actually give an idea of kind of what I'm all about and why I decided to start my channel in the first place. So I hope you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get into it. So number one, what inspired you to start making videos? So I would have to say just, you know what, I have been a YouTube watcher for years and years and years. I have been watching a lot of videos within the beauty community over the last couple of years, and I found that there actually just were not a lot of videos with women my age. And you know, as much fun as I would have watching the videos, I just couldn't relate to a lot of them. So I decided, you know what, Michelle, why don't you go ahead and try to do it yourself? I really, you know, I decided to start my channel because I wanted to make some new friends, people that I could really relate to, that I could have fun with, who would share my same obsession and addiction, which is all things makeup and beauty. I also felt that I wanted to, you know, just have something for my own that is apart from my kids and my work and my husband, just something that I could do for me, a hobby, like you know, you could say. Number two, how long have you been on YouTube? So I actually started my channel in January of this year. So it's been, what, a little bit over, I guess about 4 months. I actually thought long and hard about it all year long last year. Really kind of going back and forth. Should I create a channel? Should I not? Do I do it? Do I not? And you know, there's always that voice in your head, like telling you you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not young enough, you're not skinny enough, that type of thing. But at the end of the day, I was like, screw it. I want to just take the plunge, see where it leads, and just have fun with it. Number three, where do you see yourself in your channel in a few years? So, you know, obviously I hope my channel flourishes and does really well. But, you know, I really have no expectations. If it stays the same, then I would be just as happy. If it grows, you know, I would be happy as well. So I don't really have any expectations. As long as I'm having fun, that's kind of my biggest motivator and my biggest, you know, driving force. But, you know, I just want to build a community of friends that we can kind of all come together and share our crazy obsession with makeup, and just kind of let each other know what's out there and what's good and what's not good. And, you know, that's really kind of my motivation. Number four, what is your channel message or mission of your videos? So, you know, I don't really think I have one. I think my biggest message is just have fun playing with makeup. It doesn't matter how old you are. You know, you can be 13 learning makeup, you can be 18, you can be 20, you can be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. It doesn't matter what age you are. As long as you're having fun, that is all that matters, and you are beautiful no matter what. And, you know, I really want to encourage positivity. I just see so much negativity out on social media. Instagram is just crazy. And some of the comments that I read on, you know, other people's YouTube channels, I'm like, really? Why do people have to be so hateful and nasty? And so I really want to kind of cultivate a positive area of the internet and really just have fun. Makeup is supposed to be fun and make you feel good. It's not brain surgery. It doesn't, you know, there's no right or wrong answer. So I think that's, I guess, just my biggest mission or message is just have fun. Number five, how did you come up with your username and what does it mean to you? So this is kind of a funny story. Cinnamon Girl has actually stuck with me for quite some time. Yeah. It all goes back to one crazy night in college, and my two best friends, we were out one night, and I think I had just dyed my hair kind of an auburn color, and my one friend called me Cinnamon Girl. She, you know, I was walking in and she's like, "Hey, Cinnamon Girl." So that actually just kind of stuck, and they still call me that to this day. And yeah, it's just been, you know, based off, I guess, of my hair color. Number 6, who are some of your favorite YouTubers and who inspired you to make your channel? So, you know, I don't think that there's really one person that inspired me to make my channel. I think I've been kind of collectively inspired by all of the people that I subscribe to. I do subscribe to a lot of people that, you know, are both large channels and smaller channels. I think really the first person that I was really captivated by was Grav3yard Girl. My daughter actually watched her a few years ago, and I remember walking into the office and seeing her on YouTube, and I was like, wow, who is that girl? And, you know, it really just kind of opened up a whole new world of YouTube that I had no idea that even existed. And then I also remember one night, it was pretty late at night, everyone was asleep, and I was up playing on the computer like I'm always doing. But I remember I was actually looking for ideas on makeup storage, and so I put in, you know, makeup storage on YouTube, and one of the first videos that popped up was Tarababyz. And I'm sure you all know who she is. She is incredible. It's Tarababyz. She is phenomenal. I love watching her. She's probably one of my, you know, just when she uploads a new video, I'm like, watch it right then and there. But anyway, so she just really kind of got me sucked in and really just introduced me to the whole makeup side of YouTube. Again, I had no idea that, you know, videos like this existed. So she was actually showing her makeup collection, which is incredible, by the way. If you've not seen it, you have got to look her up. She is amazing. She pays for all of her own stuff. She's a pretty big channel now, you know, I would say maybe 150,000 subscribers, but she will not let any company send anything to her for free. She pays for everything, and so she feels that if she pays for it, she can give you a very honest review, which is really, really admirable. But anyways, that's here nor there. Some of the other big channels that I subscribe to, and I'm sure that you subscribe and know all of them as well, but these are some favorites to me. Tati with Glam Life Guru, love her, and oh my gosh, could she be more perfect, you know? Just in my eyes, she's so beautiful. Seems like such a, you know, sweet, knowledgeable person. So love watching her. Kathleen Lights, adorable. Emily Noel, love her. Nicole at Young, Wild, and Polish. Jaclyn Hill. Now, for Jaclyn Hill, I like watching her for the sole reason of learning makeup tips and tricks. Like, I feel like I can't relate to her on a personal level just because she is so much younger and she's so perfect. But she really has an eye for color and, you know, just really gives a lot of good tips and tricks on makeup application. So I do like watching her. Leighannsays, Coffee Break with Dani, who's a fellow Dallas person who I love, and Wayne Goss. So Wayne Goss is a professional makeup artist who I have been watching for years, and he is amazing as well. Just again, I watch him to really get some good tips and tricks and just how-tos, and you know, he knows the industry and the trends and that type of thing. So I really kind of use him more as just informational, you know, knowledge per se. So some of the smaller channels that I really like watching are Ashley from TXMommyofboys. Love her. I watch her on Snapchat all the time. She's incredible. She actually lives here in Dallas as well, and her friend Lipgloss Leslie, who I've really started watching along with her. Michelle at MakeupMLC. She was actually one of the first YouTubers that I think is over 40 that I really started watching, and I really like her. She's got some, you know, a really nice collection of makeup, and really talks a lot about skincare and, you know, skin over the age of 40. Jen Luvs Reviews, who I love, and actually I'm sure you all know her, but if you don't, by any, you know, stretch of the imagination, she has a show that is a weekly show every Sunday that talks about all of the new releases in the makeup world. So she goes from drugstore to high-end, you know, Sephora, Ulta, all of the department stores. And she just really kind of goes through all of the new things that are releasing. So it's pretty dangerous watching her because I tend to spend a lot of money. You know, I've got this huge running list of things when, you know, when they come out, she lists them, and then I go look for them. And then I like Natalie at FlowerBomb31 and Trisha Lee at A Glittery Life. Trisha Lee is a pro makeup artist in LA, so I like watching her. So those are just some of the YouTubers that I like to watch. Number 7, what are your favorite videos to make, and what is your favorite part of the video process? So I would say hauls are probably my most favorite type of videos to not only make but watch as well. I feel that, you know, when you're out shopping, you just get so excited about products and you want to come home and share them. And so I love watching hauls because I like to see what is out there and what people are buying, and I like to film them because, again, I'm excited about the products that I have just purchased, and I want to share them with you all. As for my favorite part of the video making process, I have to say editing. And, you know, I hear kind of over and over that everyone hates editing. But, you know, I knew nothing going into this whole process. Actually, my kids have helped me learn my editing software and that type of thing. So I think, again, it's a very creative outlet and a creative process trying to get, you know, everything to jive into one video and to look really nice and neat. So I've been enjoying editing. Number 8, what does your family think of your new adventure, and do they support or even know about it? Yes, my immediate family knows about my video making process. Like I said, my kiddos each have their own channels, so they were actually very, you know, encouraging for me to start my own. I think it's kind of a more of a challenge for them. Like, hey, you know, hey mom, how many subscribers do you have today? That kind of thing. But yeah, my kids love that I'm on YouTube. My daughter, who's the teenager, she may be a little embarrassed actually, but whatever. My husband, he thinks I'm an absolute nut and crazy, and just thinks that, you know, my whole makeup obsession is over the top, but, you know, he's supportive. My mom knows, but, you know, I really haven't shared my channel with a lot of my friends, and I don't know why. I haven't really gone there with them yet, so I will eventually in time. Number 9, how do you get inspired to make more video content? So I think just, you know, really watching YouTube and watching other YouTubers, kind of seeing what, you know, what the new trends are, what the new latest hot topics are, the new products. Obviously that kind of gets me jazzed and, you know, inspired. I haven't done any tutorials. I don't know that I'm really good at that as of yet, but I may try one out here pretty soon. You know, I see myself as just somebody that loves to play with makeup, just somebody very average that just loves to play with it. I am in no way a makeup artist. I am in no way a professional. So I'm not, you know, I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm really just here to share with you and share my excitement about the beauty world and about things that I find. Number 10, what would be your dream video to make? You know, I don't really know. I think maybe down the road, getting together with some of my new favorite YouTube friends to go on a big shopping spree, and then doing kind of like a big collaboration video and sharing everybody what we got. That would be really fun. Obviously, you know, shopping is a huge passion of mine. I could probably do it every day if my credit card allowed it. But yeah, I think just getting together with some friends that I have currently and friends on YouTube and just kind of doing a big, you know, big show and tell, that would be really fun. So that kind of does it for the specific tag questions, but there are a few other questions that I wanted to add here at the end just to let you know a little bit more about me and myself and kind of what my story is all about. So my name is Michelle. I live in a suburb of Dallas, and I have lived here the majority of my life. I actually moved to California and spent a few years with my husband in the Bay Area. and we actually moved back and started our family here. So my family, I have 2 kiddos. I've got, my son is 10, and he is a little firecracker. And then my daughter, who you've seen, is she'll be 13 next week, but I love her to pieces. She is so much fun to watch and learn from and grow. And so yes, I've got my 2 kiddos. My husband and I have been married for almost 18 years, and saying that makes me feel so old, because I never thought I would be married for as long as I have been, but 18 years and still going strong, so that is awesome. I work full time. I work for a huge corporation, and I actually am very blessed to be able to work from home. So you know, it definitely has its pluses and minuses. You have the flexibility. You can, you know, work when you need to. You can take time off when you need to, go run to, you know, kids' appointments and that type of thing. But I also find myself working at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night as well, just trying to, you know, get caught up from the day. So again, very, very lucky and blessed to do what I do. A lot of times it's pretty challenging, like in the summertime when my kids are home. They don't understand mommy's at work, at home, because they want me to play and do things for him, you know, for them and that type of thing. But again, I wouldn't have it any other way. It's amazing. Going forward, I think my goal is to put out a couple videos per week. I'm going to try to do more if I can. I'm not going to stick to it if there are things that come up, but I will really try to be as consistent as I can, and I'm here for you all. So if you have any suggestions or tips or tricks, or, you know, oh my God, I'm like looking at this background, I need to do something with that. So if you have any ideas of what I can do, let me know. I want to make my channel better for you all. So with that, follow me on Instagram if you can. I'm on Snapchat as well. I'm pretty addicted to that. And I think that pretty much does it. So thank you so much for sticking with me and learning a little bit more about me. And again, if you have any suggestions for future videos, go ahead and leave that down below. And I look forward to meeting and talking with you all more, and really building a fun space on the internet that is Cinnamon Girl. So y'all have a great afternoon, and we will talk soon. Thanks.